it's very difficult to start with sadhus. They just have present moment.
No, it's the present moment. Okay. Yes.
And they have truth. They have reality, and they don't speak so much about past, especially his past life before what they are involved in that kind of.
Because everybody has a past, and
Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
has stories, and people like to start something and continue from there and change, and not carry the past. The idea is to lay down the burden.
Yeah.
So,
And it's so difficult to ask what happened before what we met. Actually, we met in January 2000. It was like this.
2000, after millennium.
Yes.
The world didn't end.
Yes. And it was kind of a new page, big page.
It was a beginning.
Yeah.
But it's a beginning every morning.
Yeah. We met in Pushkar,
Yes.
place
Holy
of Brahma.
city of Brahma.
Yes. And Brahma made that place to be all auspicious for human beings, and we met in such a special place.
Yeah, it's very special.
Yes, and we met just maybe a few weeks after what actually I came out from isolation. I was 21 days in isolation, and I didn't speak. And then I started. I continue on that time with my fast, but I started to talk with people and go between people.
I remember.
Yes, and on that time I got message I need to experience different energy. Energy which belong to this world, and not to be out of this world, and I need to introduce and go inside of this world, not just to be out of them, And then I met you, you're my first station in my journey. And you introduced me later on with Sebastian Reiki, but Zen Shiatsu, and on that time Oda Boger was my first station, and a beautiful experience. And what happened between, if I can ask this
between
question?
the 5-day Shiatsu course in 2000 and today? What happened?
Yes.
Many things happened.
Too many.
Too many things
Too many
happened.
to say, That's why I will not say anything.
Pushkar was a very good place. Pushkar was a wonderful place to begin. Actually, it was right after millennium. I was in Bodh Gaya for the millennium, meditating over into the new year with many new energies and new decisions to do. And Pushkar was right after that.
Yes, and
So
you came in Amar guest house.
In Amar guest
Amar
house,
means
Jasmine
who don't die.
garden, the one who doesn't die.
Yeah.
Yes, immortal one.
Yes.
Behind me is Shiva,
Shiva is
always
here.
immortal.
Yes.
And in the Jasmine garden, Shiatsu courses, 5-day courses. Today slightly different courses. What happened since then? After Pushkar, I went to Israel in the summer. I stayed in India. I still did Vipassana a few times and continued to teach Shiatsu and Reiki. And after that, after 2.5 years I had been in India, I went home. And then I felt I have some unfinished business in Asia, so I went back to Asia in 2001, to China, to practice and learn Tai Chi and Qigong in a Kung Fu monastery in the mountains with no electricity and no running water, and a very tough teacher, very
You
wonderful.
was learning Kung Fu.
I wasn't learning Kung Fu, I was learning Tai Chi and Qigong, but doing the Kung Fu training, Shaolin style, on a mountain, 5 months. What people dream about that they would like to do, it's a good fantasy, it's hard work. And after those 5 months, with a very, very special teacher, a monk, a Shaolin monk, and 5 months to meditate, 5 months to train, strong training for the body and the mind. I went to Thailand to take a 2-week rest and decide what to do next, and decided to go back to China. But it was very interesting. I went to Vipassana course in Thailand. I came out from Vipassana, and the day I came out was the disaster of 9/11. I was full of compassion, full of love for the world, ready to spread love and light, metta and karuna, and awareness and mindfulness. And I came to an island, the full moon party island, Koh Phangan. My friends were there. Everybody was sitting in front of the video screens, watching live broadcast of the towers being bombed. So I said, the world is different. It's not like in the retreat, like your 21-day retreat. There is other things to do. So I went to North Thailand to visit another friend there, on the way back to China by land, and stayed in Thailand for 5 years. Never went back to China. I went back to China a few years ago, but I stayed in Thailand from 2 weeks to 5 years. And that was... I stayed because I didn't have another plan. It was a good place to be. I was teaching, the same like in Pushkar, with Sebastian for some time, whose name now is Ming, not Sebastian. And taught Shiatsu, taught Reiki, taught Qigong on retreat in the village, in the mountains for 2.5 years. Not seeing anybody, my own retreat, just the students that come and go all the time. It was wonderful, wonderful time to do sadhana, to practice, to integrate, do meditation retreats. I found a monastery that was a very good teacher there, a monk, and I went to study there and discovered deep teachings of Dharma, and went fully into Dharma, and stayed in Thailand because of the meditation, because of good conditions to practice and good conditions to teach. So I was teaching, giving treatments, spreading. Every time I learned something, I passed it on to my students, to my patients, and saw that this is what I like to do. I learn and I pass on. I learn Tai Chi, I pass it on. I learn Qigong, I pass it on. I learn meditation, I pass it on. I get some insight, I pass it on. My teacher of meditation teaches something, it's good, I pass it on. So like this. In Thailand, monks every year, 3 months, sit in monsoon rain retreat. But I was sitting in the same place. But in monsoon time, not many people came to study. So I had my monsoon retreat in the village. Time to reflect, time to practice, to play with the energies, play with the mind, experiment with the body, try to do and see what works, and create more. And I was creating more courses. The 5-day course became 10 days, the 10 days became 15, the 15 became 1 month, like this. Slowly, people wanted to learn more, so I taught more. People wanted more clinic, so I taught more clinic. And in between I went to visit Israel a couple of times, but not much, mostly immersed in my own life. That was an interesting time. I had a lot of time. Not many people around. Foreigners come and go. Thais live their life. I lived in a Thai village with no foreigners. So I had time. I had water buffaloes and chickens and cats and dogs and papaya trees mostly around me, and lychee trees. It's wonderful to get up in the morning and eat papaya from your own tree. It's really experiment. I was experimenting with nutrition at the time, raw food, vegan with, vegan without, fasting, cleansing, what people do. It's part of the path.
And what do you now practice in your diet? Which kind of diet?
Now I eat what I want. As long as it's without attachment, I do what I want. It's different. I was being very strict actually, trying this, trying that. You know how it is. You try, you make discipline, very rigid, very strict. You test the limits. You see how far you can push. You see what it does to the body. This is good, this is not good. Trying different... actually, it's all the time changing perceptions. I didn't know at the time that that's what I was doing. I thought, oh, this is it. Oh, this is it. Oh, this is the right meditation. Oh, this is the perfect asana. This is the right set. It's all part of the game. It's like kindergarten, slowly going one year at a time. And what happened was, after 5 years in Thailand, I said, okay, I've done everything I can do here, and there's not much going on, and something is missing. And what I was missing was Sangha. I was somehow didn't have the spiritual community that I wanted. So I said, where is my Sangha? I go back to India. And in 2006 I came back to India, and since then, it's 6 years, I've been mostly in India. I found my Sangha. Not specific Sangha at the time.
Can you
but
explain to people what means Sangha?
Sangha is a spiritual community, or like-minded people that believe in the same thing, that live in the same way, that have a common goal. It's quite a Pali term. It comes from Buddhism, meaning the community of monks, but doesn't have to be monks. It can be anybody who is dedicated to leading a holy life, or a life of karma yoga, of service, of being an example to others, of perfecting the mind, purifying the mind.
Absolutely.
So,
even Shiva in Srimad Bhagavatam is one of his prayer, you know. Very special prayer, and one of verses inside, it's prayer like one of the biggest blessing, if you can give me, it's that prayer is for Paramatma, for the God which is inside of us, in our heart. It's if you want really to give me blessing, then bless me to I can have sadhu sangha, you know.
Sadhu-sangha.
Yes, if I have association of elevate holy people.
Yeah, the company of holy people, of people
Yes.
leading the holy life with
Yes.
the right view, the right understanding, the right intention, and the right goal. The
Yes.
absolute goal. So I came back to India, and I've been here since. I started here in Goa only because my friends were here. I tried to avoid Goa for 10 years, and I managed to avoid. Before, all the time in India, I was in the north, in Pushkar, in Dharamsala, in Ladakh. But now I came in the winter time, so in the winter you don't go north, you come south. So I came to Goa, and since then every winter here, almost.
Arambala look like place where you can easily be catched by something, you know.
It depends what you do here, but there is everything. So if you want to go to the parties, you go to party. If you want to meditate on the beach and do yoga, you do meditate and do yoga. Basically, here there are a lot of things happening, and I know I live in my own bubble. I live in my ashram with my ashram brothers and sisters, and I do my sadhana and I teach. I still, for a couple of years, toured India. I went on different directions. I went on pilgrimage. I went to look for Shiva all the way up in the Himalayas, did the Chardham Yatra, looked everywhere, cried out his name, did all the pujas, visited all the temples, looked for Babaji north and south. I did and everywhere I went, where is it? Where is my guru? Where is what is the real essence of the path that I'm looking for? Because something in my sadhana until then was okay, but not complete. Not complete. And so I went for Shiva. Not as opposed to Buddha, because I know Dharma is Dharma. Yoga is understood correctly, it's the same. It's no attachment, it's pure mind, it's do good, don't do bad. Purify and attain complete clarity of the mind. But what was missing was Guru energy, Guru Kripa, blessings of Guru, and guidance, clear guidance, not something I could find in a book, not something I could get secondhand through other people or internet, or just by bowing down to some image. So I went looking, I went to the pilgrimage places, I did the Hindu trip, I I went to where the foreigners went. I went to where the Indians went, on their buses, on foot, through the forest, through the mountains, south, through the beaches. And then I found. And 4 years ago, I became Sati.
Very good.
Who is actually, I found Shiva.
Yes,
so
she was wife. Yeah.
she was first wife.
Yes.
Yeah. So I found a teacher, and since then,
Who's your teacher? Who's your guru?
some certain Baba in India.
You don't want to say, or you keep?
In the end, we're all devotees and chelas and chelis of Shiva. So it doesn't matter, because Guru Chela, Guru Cheli relationship is personal, and my guru is not necessarily the fitting guru for everybody else, but for me this is my guru. I received initiation. I shaved my head. No, I didn't shave my head. He shaved my head. He gave me name. And since then I'm actually here for every winter teaching shiatsu course.
Great.
Yeah.
Can you say maybe your message, your I don't know, what is idea of teaching which you received from your guru, and what is your life now? What make you difference? What
is the difference?
Yeah, what is difference?
The difference is personal instruction, which for many years, for 10 years, many years actually, but in the last 10 years here in Asia, I thought I could do by myself. Each time I would find something, go to a workshop, read something, get information, even from internet, whatever, and try and experiment. But it was always me choosing. I choose the practice, I choose the discipline, I choose the so-called tapasya. It's not a tapasya, an austerity if I give it to myself, but I thought so at the time. And the difference is that as long as it was me choosing only by myself, it was still me with an unclear mind making decisions that I'm supposed to be going towards clarity. Once there is someone outside who is giving clear guidance, who can understand my mind, know my mind, see my tendencies, my habits, my pitfalls, my traps, what we call vasanas, these tendencies, then can instruct, can give the right discipline, the right practice, the right point to the moon. It's not the moon, it's just the point, just the finger. So this is for me the main change. Now, a lot of people think, oh, guru is brainwashing, guru is scandals, guru is it's almost an obscene word. It's almost a dirty word in the West today. But for me, it's the most beautiful word in the world. And the main teaching, if you ask about what is the main teaching is no attachment. To do things without attachment, without greed, without aversion, to get rid of ignorance, real ignorance, to acquire real wisdom. And it all starts with karma yoga, what we were speaking before. It starts with service, with being a good example to other people, with setting the right image, external image, and also by behavior, to act, do what you think, to walk your talk, to set the right example for people around, those who catch, those who don't catch, maybe later. It's about sowing the right seeds and doing karma yoga and generating the right light, the right aura for people. And again, whoever sees it, they see. And those who don't see now will see later. It's all about that. It's about karma yoga, about generosity, about setting an example. And keep working and not stop until final goal. No delusion, no, oh, okay, now I did a lot and now I can rest and take it easy. But without rigidity. what was missing when I was doing by myself is that I was very rigid, very strict, because nobody else to do it for me. So there was lacking this joyfulness, the doing with enjoyment, the doing with full pleasure, because you know that there is a result at the end. It's like if you studied well for an exam, you go to the exam smiling because you know you did the best you could do. And you arrive to the exam knowing you're going to succeed because you made the right effort, you put the energy, you put the time, you had the right instruction, and now all you have to do is to do it, to perfect, and come out 100%. More? There is more?